Gwen here's a technopath, and she's offered to help Will with his science homework.
What is it showing us scientifically? Conception. So what's happening before conception? Directly before conception, what's happening?
I really don't understand. Directly before conception, I don't know. I'm raising a girl. I don't.
So what's going on? Look at you, girl.
I think you're beautiful.
Hey, I was born to fertilize.
Yeah.
No, you have an egg and you have a sperm that's swimming to the egg. Right?
Okay.
They're starting to meet. Conception happens. What's conception or fertilization? What is this?
Do you know what makes a human being?
When the egg is fertilized with the sperm.
Okay, so they fuse together, right? And what is happening? What right after? What?
There's a clump of cells there.
What is this clump of cells?
A clump of cells. It sounds like a.
Trying so hard to deny science.
I'm not.
Do you know what makes a human being?
Have around
Do you
this.
believe that sperm? Do you believe that sperm's a human organism, a living human organism?
Don't you dare say sperm in this house.
No, I don't.
Okay, good. Got.
But what makes that difference
Red
from
alert.
a fertilized egg?
What you mean you don't know?
Where does personhood come from? Like, what is the quantifier for personhood?
I think that consciousness needs to begin.
Okay, consciousness needs to begin. Where does consciousness come from?
Thoughts? I don't know.
Where?
I don't know.
Where do thoughts come from?
Our minds? I don't know.
Where?
I don't know.
Where do our minds come from? What do you mean by minds?
Can you answer any of these
Argue for me.
questions?
I don't know why I have to answer them. This is your claim that you
I
say
mean,
this
this
is
is-
what's necessary for us to grant moral consideration to somebody.
Well,
So
that's
if that's
just what I
your
believe.
stance, then
That's just what I
where does
believe.
consciousness come from? This consciousness and sentience argument, like nobody has ever been able to produce for me exactly where this comes from.
Where?
I don't know.
Allowed to believe in this without any support or evidence. I'm allowed.
Trust me, bro.
Trust me, bro.
I'm not the one that wants to put any laws in place, though.
Wait,
That's a lie.
hold on. Yes, you are.
No.
Yes.
Oh, no!
Yes, you are. You're wanting to change laws to allow for this action to be permissible.
What action?
Are you serious?
You're not going to dodge this, Poke. Where does consciousness come from? This is your
We don't know.
standard for determining who has
Do you
human
know?
rights.
Do you know where consciousness comes from? I don't know.
Okay, if
Argue for me.
you don't know, then how can you use this as a measurement for who
I
gets
think
human rights?
I think God gives it to us on our very first day we're born.
You're an atheist.
Okay, substantiate God's existence.
I can't.
Okay,
What can you do?
great. So can you come up with something that can actually substantiate your argument or not?
Can you tell me when consciousness
I don't
You tell me when.
have to. I don't think it's relevant.
Well, then what is relevant to you?
Well, wait.
So
The
you
burden
believe
of
you
proof
believe
here-
that?
the burden
So,
of I'm not saying
you
that this
don't
person
believe-
ought to have this right, Poke. You're saying that this person ought to have this right to be able to preemptively unalive this organism who they brought into existence into a state of dependency.
I'm
if this is
saying-
what you believe,
I'm saying it's
so
none of
tell
your
me
business,
why
though.
It's none of your business, man.
they ought to have this.
I mean, shouldn't there be like doctor-patient confidentiality?
Okay, so if I want to go into a doctor's office with my born child, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I want to medically
One that already has
unalive them,
consciousness. One that's already conscious.
Why would consciousness matter?
Because that's where I think that life begins.
Okay, great. Where does consciousness come from? How do we measure consciousness?
I think it begins on our very first day we're born.
Wait, what did you say?
It begins on. Okay, what about birth gives us consciousness?
I don't know.
What you mean you don't know, man? I hope you ain't voting.
Well, then how far out do they have to be? How born
Oh
do
my
they have
gosh.
to be?
The very first day I just said it with
Wait,
away
no,
from their
that's not
mother.
the question I asked. How born do they have to be? What do you
Away
mean
from
by
their
birth?
mother.
I want you to reconsider.
What do you mean?
What do you think I mean?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Once the umbilical cord gets cut.
Okay, so as long as the umbilical cord gets cut, this child is like screaming, or this thing is like screaming, and it's obviously experiencing pain, it's experiencing the world around it, but until the umbilical cord is cut, it doesn't have consciousness? This doesn't make any sense. I don't even know what you mean by consciousness.
I don't really either. Sure.
Okay.
What is wrong with you?